Welcome to the Golden Feather. Grab a pint, a plate, and pick your seats. Your hosts Vertex and JBB are back from their latest adventure.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Golden Feather. Today we have episode 100, the big 100. We finally joined the big boys. And yay, we hit a century worth of episodes. Joy.
A century.
Exciting.
We'll see about that horrendous. Maybe I'll dress up next week. We'll see.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We have with us our guest, Demon Queen Vivi.
Hello.
How are you today, Vivi?
I'm splendid. I'm very excited to be here.
Yeah,
we are super happy to have you.
Yeah, and
And
excited to have you on our 100th episode.
I know, that's exciting. 100? Holy moly.
I know, it's crazy.
That's crazy.
And we, if that statement does include my lovely co-host in life and podcasts,
Hello.
GBB.
Hi. How are you guys?
And
Welcome in.
so, Vivi,
Yes, that's me.
I know of you through a
Oh,
chibi.
Oh, you
So
know
I'm gonna
me.
let Chibi ask all these questions.
Oh man. Wait, what?
You know
I'm ready.
more about the fun questions to ask her.
Oh, I mean, that's fair. So, for those of you that don't know, Demon Queen Vivi is, as you can tell, a VTuber.
I am.
And I recently found out that she's into Ashes of Creation and was actually part of the Alpha 1 testing. So, what got you into Alpha 1 and Ashes in general?
I've seen Ashes kind of pop around quite a bit, and I was following it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw that the alpha was coming out, and I was like, oh shit! Like this is a great time to kind of get into it, and I've been kind of pretty excited about it, and I love MMOs to begin with, so I was like, yes, another MMO with potential.
Give me more.
Give me more. So I was like, yeah, I'm totally gung ho with this. Plus, it was like I felt like getting into the alpha 2 was a great way to kind of show everybody the game as well. Since I do streaming and all that stuff, it's like, oh, it's great for other people to be like, oh, on the fence, like, am I gonna like this game? Am I not gonna like this game?
Right, and it's really hard to tell, like, as early as Alpha is, but at least you can put your input in and make the game better.
Exactly.
Which is what we're in the process of, right? So.
Exactly, and so I wanted to be part of that. So.
Nice. How did you hear about it, actually?
Well, again, I heard about it through different other medias and friends talking about it and all that stuff. So it's kind of word of mouth and just also seeing things about it all over the place. And I follow some people on YouTube too that we're talking about it and discussing it in videos and stuff like that. And it looked interesting and it had a lot of good stuff. So it kind of stuck with me, and here it was coming out. It's like, yes.
So it really boils down to the answer to a lot of cool stories. Why'd you do that? Because all the cool kids are doing it.
Exactly.
And it sounded like fun.
Exactly.
So I'm in.
I want to be a cool kid too. It's like the lunch table. I want to be with the cool kids. I want to have peanut butter jelly sandwiches too.
This person gets it. This person gets it.
Yeah,
oh, sorry,
exactly.
Demon. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Demon.
How dare you? I
misspeak.
A queen of hell.
Speaking of, might we introduce our audience to the very terrifying demon spideress?
Oh, yes. Well, do you want to see the spider model now? I can show it.
Yes, sure. Why not?
Ready, set, go.
Yes.
Good question.
And yes, you might have a point. Peanut butter might be banned now. Any kind of nut butters.
No, is it banned?
Yeah, because the nut allergies and stuff.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Look at this adorable spider.
I am spooky and scary.
I love it.
That's great. Spooter.
But yes, I am a demon queen of hell. I guess I'm more of a shapeshifter than anything. So like a fae shapeshifter.
Yeah, I think you had that in your lore,
And I make models too, so I change through tons of different models.
Oh, yeah.
I have way too many.
That's the really nifty thing. Don't you do all the rigging and everything too?
I do. Yeah, I do all the rigging and I do the art as well. So I'm like a one woman art show. Yes.
So for the people that don't know, what are models and what is VTubing more so? I mean, I could elaborate, but like you're the VTuber in this case at the moment.
Yeah.
You are the master. Explain to
I am
the
the master. Listen to my wise words.
I'm sorry, I literally imagine that coming from a little spider.
Fear me, for I know many things. I know I'm a VTuber as some people may or may not know. It's a form of streaming where instead of using like your real face and other things, you portray a character, and you have these different models that portray those characters. May it be 3D or 2D, and all that stuff. And so I went down the route of 2D modeling and making them. Being an artist, I saw the opportunity to be like, oh man, I can make things myself. What the heck? So I sat down and learned how to do it, and it's a lot of fun. It's hard, but it's fun.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Oh,
Yeah.
Z wants to know if she can VTube is it a taper or a tapper? Tapper?
What?
A tipper
I heard a tapeworm. I wouldn't be
I
surprised.
suppose you could. Yeah, taper.
Wait,
Taper.
Oh, taper. Yeah, of course. You can be whatever you want. You can make I know a lot of people do more humanoid stuff. Or people do like more
air.
tapey air.
I'm sorry, I just told Google to define a taper and it says taper.
Isn't it it's like
My friend Google knows everything.
It's Google knows all. It's not an anteater, right? It's more of the other long nose, like little mini.
It looks like a panda anteater, I think.
Yeah. Those are so cute. I like those.
Z says no.
A snooty
It's a
pig.
snooty pig.
It's a snooty pig. Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, I could see that too.
Yeah. I mean, she's also made herself a BB character. If you
I
wanna show that
did.
too.
I would show that too.
Yeah. She's been super hyped about that this month. It's
Oh
so
my
adorable.
I've been going on a craze with that.
But for those of you that don't know, I recently started delving into VTubing myself. I have a different account for that, but I actually am on the wait list for Vivi to help me make my own VTuber in 2D. So
I'm so excited to make it.
I'm so excited to have that too.
We'll
Oh
make
my
you
gosh,
beautiful.
it's so adorable. I love this one.
I know this is my newest one. It's not done yet. I've still got
Yeah.
some stuff I got to do, but
So
I
is
love how when
the
you, like, widen
potato
your
a
eyes
permanent
like that.
thing?
Oh yeah, the potato.
oh god, the potato.
Was the potato a permanent thing, or was that a one night gag?
That was a one night. Was permanent. Like I still use that. People
Yeah,
love
it's a
it.
one night gag that I think you can redeem.
Yes.
Nice,
Yes.
nice.
And she brings it out for the lulz sometimes.
'Cause were those
you-
French fry arms?
Yes,
This is
it's
so
literally a
cool.
potato. It's a potato with French fry arms. So good. Oh my god! I'll
And for
show
those
it in
that
a
haven't
second.
seen it, it literally had like
Oh.
the potato eyes,
I
like
love
all
it so
jacked up
much.
with the
It's-
mouth like sideways and crooked, and
I will, I'll-
It's,
It was-
I'll
it's
just show it.
cursed in the
quite
best way,
entertaining.
if I could
Yes.
say that.
It's so
It
good.
is. It is cursed in the best way possible.
It's my favorite model, and a lot of people love it.
Uh,
So you really VTubing, you can really be anything that you want, which is the really cool part.
yeah.
May it be a potato with French fry arms, or
Best
a bee.
potato ever.
So you can. It's
the
it's
great
really
potato.
flexible. I am the great potato. Shall we? For
Oh.
I shall.
Here you go.
take
I'll
over.
show what Magisto was trying to pop
I
up
was
there.
gonna post it too.
Doo-doo-doo.
I'll post it since you're showing it. I'll just post it. Somebody else will check out.
Okay.
That's so adorable though. The potato.
Is it cute?
It looks
Potato.
like it looks like a cross between like a fawn and something else. It's so adorable.
I remember the night I made it. It took
Oh my
me.
gosh.
I was sitting in the call with Cab actually, and
Oh my God.
I just remember Cab's like Just like, what are you? Why?
Oh my gosh. He would though. He'd be like, "Why are you doing this?"
So good though.
Oh,
Reggie
wow.
Ren and Stippy, yeah.
Oh my gosh. I love
So that's
it,
what
I
Z
love
wants to
it.
stream as. That's what she wants to be.
Yeah,
for
this little
VTuber.
tapier thing.
Oh, oh my God.
So adorable.
Yes. Do it. Do
Yeah.
it. Oh,
The
that's so
little baby.
cute. Oh, that's so cute. I like that.
So, with all the stuff that you can do and you have done, do you think you're gonna end up creating some custom models specifically for Ashes when you go to stream that content?
Vertex potato debut.
Well, I'll make my potato ashes model.
Oh my gosh, I love
Potato
it.
Ashes model. All right.
Cat was in disbelief the entire time. Oh my god, I love it.
Yeah, it was great. It was good. I would love to, honestly. I think that'd be super cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
May it be for myself or other people. I think that'd be really cool. It's like because I play D&D and I've made models specifically for D&D.
Oh yeah, you have your what is it? I forgot but it's the blue girl.
Yeah, it's the Yanti
Yanti.
Pureblood. A snake
Yeah.
baby. I made that and I made
Let's-
a goblin too.
Let's see. Here you go. This is the thing Z's talking about there. The soot shell.
Oh yeah. Oh well, that's
oh
actually,
my God, that's
that
cute.
is actually the fan art that we have today is Z's version of that.
Mhm,
That
mhm,
for
mhm.
Fan Art Friday.
That's so
So-
cute. I like
Which
it.
we will show that later.
Me out. Hey, Z.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yuan-ti. Yes, the Yuan-ti. I knew it was a Yuan-ti. Thank you.
Hold on, I got
Don't
you.
tempt her. But
I'll be abnormal. Back to
Z,
normal.
be glad she's not a pizza, okay? Because you would have to leave the stream immediately. I'm sorry, but Z hates pizza. So
Okay, I won't.
A hater
I
of
won't
all
make
things pizza.
yeah.
We've tried to
Really?
turn her back to the good side, but no.
Really, but
No.
pizza's so good though.
Oh my gosh. Michaelis is going off on his Vertec potato. Says Vertec would need a beret and a mustache so he could be a French fried potato.
I would like to do this French fried tater.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
But
Oh me, oh my. So, on to Ash's things. So,
yeah, go for it.
oh no, if you were about to bring something up, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna ask her what her favorite part about Ashes was since she did the alpha. Like what she's looking forward
gosh.
to the most. What are you looking forward to the most?
There's a couple things that I'm excited about. I'm really excited about I'm a big housing and a big like crafting and farming. I like that stuff. So I'm really excited to see more of that later on. Especially the housing. I dive deep in housing. I play Final Fantasy and Final Fantasy Online, like the housing, I go crazy. So I'm excited about that. I'm also I love when playing the game. I think the thing that stuck out to me the most was the environments and all of that stuff. And I'm really excited to see the other places and what they're going to look like and all that stuff and how much is going to change from the alpha to the finished product and how things are going to look. Because it looked already like there's some places that were just like, oh shit, this is pretty.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Thoughts on the new, like, because Vertec has the video up right now. It's got a little bit of that lava and the fire dragon. What do you think of the new lava area?
I haven't seen that yet. So this is
You
my
haven't
first
seen it
time
yet?
seeing that. And
Okay.
it looks really cool.
They're actually Narc, right? That's the guy that we've been like watching his videos a lot lately of. He has a video that he's thinking next Friday, because next Friday is their next live stream where they do the dev discussion and update and stuff. He thinks that then they're going to be showing off more of the lava area. So
That's exciting.
yeah.
that'd be neat.
Yeah.
That'd be
No,
neat.
it looks really pretty. I
Yeah,
love
this
the big
video is
dragon
from back in April, I believe it was.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
April.
Okay.
Right before the Alpha 1.
Mhm.
It was sorry, my cat. It was highlighting the
Squeak.
different dragons that you can stop it. It was highlighting the different dragons that you can fight for buffs for the. It's a girl. Pick her up, and I would, but she has very sharp claws.
No, it looks really cool. I like that. So there's gonna be buffs with the dragons. That's cool.
Yeah, there's
So kind of.
the idea is like you would, I guess, fight the dragons to earn buffs for defending or attacking or both, maybe.
I know for attacking for
cool.
sure. I can't remember if it was for defending as well.
Yeah, I don't remember.
That's really cool. It's like a world boss or like
Z,
a faction, like a faction buff almost. That's cool. That's really cool.
Oh, we gotta start putting channel point redeems for kitty snuggles.
I know, right? I need a snuggle. Okay. Well, when she comes back over, the reason why I don't pick her up is because when I go to, she goes and hides under the bed. Like,
Oh no.
she walked over
She
there.
yells for attention, but she
and
doesn't
then lays
actually
down.
want it.
Yeah. She's like, pay attention to me, but you can't get in within like arm's reach.
Look at me, but don't touch me.
Yeah, ours really just likes being held too.
I got her.
Oh
I got her.
no. Oh, look at her. Ah, so cute.
Mom, what are all these things? What are all those camera lights?
Such a pretty cat. Oh my god.
Thank you. She's a tortoise shell. She's crazy.
I love the pattern on her. She's super pretty.
And she can be absolutely adorable and lovey when she wants to be, but that's usually at night when we're trying to go to sleep.
Yeah.
The rest of the day, she's just either hiding or yelling at us. And then hiding.
And now Cora is jealous because the cat is on my lap and she is not.
Oh no!
You literally started a fight.
Thanks, chat. Jeez.
Thanks, chat. This is why we can't have nice things.
Make the fur babies jealous. My goodness,
Yeah.
my goodness.
No.
So, Vertex, is there anything that you wanted to ask?
Bring it
on.
Bring it on.
Bring it on.
Honestly, of the VTubing thing, at some point, like, I need to hit you up about some what is it, rigging for sure. I want to learn how to do rigging stuff. But we can get to that at another time because I know that's a whole other talk show. I'm gonna have to bother you while you're doing the art stuff. Do you stream when you do the rigging, by the way?
Yeah,
I do. Yeah, I
Yeah.
stream the whole process.
I've rated her a couple of times while she was doing that.
Mm.
It's really cool.
It's super fun. A lot of people like it. It's like super relaxing to some people to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that part's interesting to me. I mean, I'm not sure I would be any good at it, but I'm interested in seeing how it's fully done.
Honestly, though, I think
Neat.
no, it's super cool. And with rigging, it's one of those things where it's almost like if you know how to do the tools and stuff, it's even if you don't know how to do art, like it's still you can still do it. It's one of those things. As long as you have something to make your model with, you can take that and you can do whatever you want with it. It's super cool.
Ooh-ha,
I'm
ooh-ha.
sorry.
Well, that was
I'm sorry. Z is no
Because of,
cat butt.
Cat butt.
Leave it to Z. Leave it to Z.
Leave it to Z.
Yeah, that was my only non-Ashes question, really, at this point. But yeah, I'm definitely going to have to raid one of your streams and jump in there and hide out and take notes.
Yeah, come by anytime.
Aside from that, somebody was talking about racial customizations, specifically the Tolnar. Have you seen much of those? The Tolnar race that's planned?
I don't know too much about the new races. I know that there's going to be, I think they said up to 9 different races, right? Or it's elves, humans, and then the orcs, right? Is that what it's going to be?
Yeah, it's there's a couple different elf types, a couple different human types, a couple different dwarf types, and then a couple different
dwarves, that's right.
orc question mark, but not really the orc type stuff that you're used to seeing types. And then the Tolnar, which are just like everything tossed in a bowl and just kind of shaken up.
Really?
Yeah,
that's exciting.
Yeah. I think Vertec wants to be a Vec. Z wants to be a Tolnar, but she's kind of upset. She's like, you mean the 0 they have shown?
I might, if it's a hodgepodge of a lot of like things and shook it up, that might be something I might want to do.
Yeah, I think
That'd be
they were going to
cool.
have like
Tolnar Vivi.
semi-reptilian and semi-avian and semi like other scaly stuff.
Oh,
And
so cool.
like beast
Sounds so
types and
hairy.
humanoid
Oh, that
and
sounds
tails
amazing.
of
It's like
some
a-
kind.
Oh, it's like a big like chimera of a race. I like it.
Yeah. Apparently, you'll be able to adjust like how much fur you have, how long it is, and
Oh my
patches
gosh.
and stuff.
That's
Uh-oh.
cool. That's cool.
The lusty
Dante.
Tolnar maid. Oh man,
Yeah, new
The
novel
Lusty Children made.
sounds like a
Lusty Tolnar
fantastic
Maid.
novel.
by Dante Afton.
Sounds amazing.
Dante's our
No.
resident troll rogue.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Oh,
Yep.
shoot. No, I think with MMOs, I like when MMOs do a lot of different kinds of different races, and then it's like the one thing is like I've been playing New World a little bit, and it's kind of one of the big gripes that I have with it is that it doesn't have options for different races, and it's all just humans. So
Okay.
with Ashes and having that option, it's like yes, thank goodness, thank you, please, thank you.
Yeah, all the sliders,
Yes.
all the opportunities. I like that the Vec are green and red.
Ooh.
Oh, the not the Vec, the
Oh,
Renkai.
Renkai?
The Renkai.
Sorry,
Yeah,
my
they
bad.
look like the
Okay.
Incredible Hulk. They're not the
Ooh.
typical
Oh, yeah,
like stooped
yeah.
over like World of Warcraft orcs you're used to seeing everywhere.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
like
yeah.
tall, like Incredible
My-
Hulk looking beasts.
Yeah.
My mind just goes like those two things, and then orc, and then just Vec because I forget about the Renkai. So I apologize.
It's okay.
That's
not
fine.
my-
That's fine. The Vec are
All
the
is
important
forgiven.
ones.
You know, I just realized if you take out the I, R, and T from Vertec, you're literally a Vec.
It's too perfect.
Vertec the Vec. I like
Vec is the beginning and the end of Vertex.
it. Renkai gives me PTSD from Minecraft. Oh no.
Oh no.
Because you're doing the Renkai building.
Mhm.
Z, just like Dante, is our local rogue / troll, who steals money from his party's corpses and eventually gives it back to some random person when they're still in the party later.
Yep.
Z is our resident arsonist.
Yep.
Or no, wait, she didn't do the
Oh.
burning. That's right. She distracted everybody so somebody else could burn it down. That's right. That's what happened.
She was the accomplice.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh. I love it.
That's
Oh.
funny. That's beautiful. Beautiful. You would have
But we
liked
love
my
you
chat
anyway,
last
Z.
night.
We love you anyway, Z.
We like picking on Z a little bit. That's how we show our love.
Because she picks back.
Yeah,
Makes it
that's
fun.
fair. The drama.
It just
Yeah.
shows the love. It just shows the love.
Oh man, I'm so
Mhm.
excited. I don't know if I have some upcoming news. I don't know if I'm allowed to share it yet because I haven't heard back, but I might.
And no,
potentially have
Z,
some-
no. Just no. It's not that
Oh yeah,
news.
no. See, every time I say I have some news, it's like, oh, are you
Oh.
pregnant? No, I'm not pregnant. But it has to do with Ashes of Creation. So I'm pretty excited. I'll see if I'm allowed to announce it next week because I haven't heard back if I'm allowed to announce it this week. So
Oh,
yeah.
secrets.
secrets. But I'm super excited. No, my car didn't blow up, but it did die and is currently in the mechanics shop.
And mechanic does
no.
not have a final word yet. I gotta call
Oh,
back
yeah.
again Monday.
No.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
They got to do testing to try to rule out the really bad things.
Oh shit.
So
Okay.
no, I'm not hired by Intrepid Ashes. I wish.
I mean, that'd be really
Um,
cool too, but
Oh my
Yeah.
God, yes. That would be a
That's-
dream come true, I think.
Mhm.
sadly not a thing.
No. But it does have something to do with the live stream that's coming up soon, which we'll get back to in the news segment. But since you played New World, New World's economy and game kind of is something that has been chatted about a lot in the forums and the Reddit lately.
Okay.
And so they're talking about like how the economy in New World is already like a big broken mess, and the game has already kind of become stale and boring for like many people,
Mhm.
and that people are quitting. And that's obviously like that person's point of view. But here's the forum page link for those of you interested in looking this over. But I wanted to get your opinion because they feel like some of the highlights of their points were that like quest engine rewards makes crafting items obsolete, early game resources being more expensive than late game resources, overflooded markets, mid-level burnout, economy manipulation, and faction imbalance. And the list just kind of goes on.
Yeah, a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah. So like, how are you feeling? Like you tested Ashes. So how are you feeling in like?
So when it comes to New World, I've been personally enjoying it. I haven't dived too deep into like the economy stuff and all that stuff, so I haven't really seen that firsthand. But from the things that I've heard and seen, it's one of those games where I enjoy playing it very casually. It's not something it's interesting. It's like it's an MMO, but sometimes it doesn't feel like an MMO. It's more like an open world crafting game in a sense, or like an open world survival game, where you gather resources and all that stuff and all that. But then you have these factors in when it comes to that economy manipulation and all the economy issues and stuff like that. It's like it's a whole open market. Like it's supposed to be a player-driven economy. It's bound to happen,
Right?
And people aren't dumb. They know how to work that stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if stuff like that is going on.
Yeah, I mean, there's also a difference when it comes to player involvement in the economy. There's a slight difference between players gaming the economy to get it to kind of go their way, and then players breaking the economy.
Yeah.
So I have no idea if they're full on breaking or that, but I'm not too sure. But from the things that I played, I like because I like crafting games and I like survival games. And that kind of hit that spot for me where I like that kind of stuff. And I know Ashes was doing that too, where you have like the resources you gather and like all that stuff, and you're gonna have like the crafting and all that later on, which I'm excited about. So it'll be interesting seeing how Ashes handles that later down too.
I feel like that'll kind of be determined in a lot of the testings coming up, right?
Yeah. So I'm hoping to see that. So that's kind of one of the big thing. That's kind of the big thing for me. Because I remember when I was playing, it was hard to do any of the crafting in Ashes. Because it was hard to find some of the resources. And I think that was a bug or something like that from what I heard or something.
Yeah, they didn't fully put everything in yet.
Yeah.
All that is. They put it in at the most
point,
basic
the crafting
level.
Yeah. And because of that, I think at one point the crafting itself was bugged, right?
Yeah, because they just weren't really working on it. They kind of dumped it in and they were like, hey, it's here at its most basic level and we're not working on that right now, so enjoy it or not.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm excited to see what they do with it. And that's a big thing for me. I'm excited to see that, and I'm excited to see how they implement it with like player housing, like, you know, creating furniture potentially and like all that stuff, or the farming and all that good stuff. So it'll be interesting coming from New Worlds and seeing how they did it, and then going into Ashes and seeing how they do it later down the line.
Speaking of New World and how they do it in Ashes, how they might do it, Narc in one of his videos was talking about you may not see other players, but you can hear them. Like if somebody's chopping wood nearby, you can hear like the sound of them chopping the wood.
I like that. Yes.
I feel like that'd be something really nice, because we talk a lot about immersion in Ashes. I feel like that'd be a really nice immersive thing to have, where like, you know, there's people because you can hear them even if you can't see them.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Oh no, keep going. No, keep going.
I was just gonna say it complicates thing with PvP a little bit more, because like, do I farm this thing and chop down this tree because people can hear me, or do I do something else quietly because somebody might be nearby and like try to gank me for the wood?
Yeah, it adds the interesting extra layer of that, where it's like, oh shit, like do I mine this rock? Am I gonna be like, are they gonna find me? And it's like stuff like that. It adds the extra layer, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
And
I have a feeling. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, I was gonna say it would be interesting seeing if Ashes might do something similar, or if they could. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
I have a feeling they are going to, because if you remember Chibi, and I think we even talked about this to the stream at one point, where it was a really great experience the first time we got into the Alpha 1 after they had done a big revamp from way old pre-alpha. and I was running around and
I just want to pause. He
pause.
not necessarily interrupted me, but it was such a big deal for him that he was like, babe, come over here. Don't look. And then he puts his headphones on me and starts running there and shows me what he's about to explain. But like that was my experience with it. But yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, because the first time I jumped into Alpha 1, it was crazy because I was
really?
running around doing quests and stuff, and then I got on a horse and I'm like, well, let me just go ahead and run up towards this way and see what's going on. And it was such a big change from before, where they actually added in the audio, and you could hear the ocean waves before you could see
that's
that
so
there was
cool.
an ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Like
See,
the
little
waves were
details like that,
breaking.
so-
Yeah.
And it literally like sent little chills down my spine. Like that was a
I
beautiful
love that.
entry to see the ocean. And
Yeah.
I ran back over the hill and I went and got her and I said, here, come, check this out. This is so great.
That's cool.
Yeah.
No, like stuff like that would be amazing. And with seeing New World, with the hearing the sounds and stuff like that, yes, immersion is great. We want that. We love that.
Definitely.
Especially with the environments and stuff, and hearing those different sounds while you're going through a forest or going near the coast and going near lava, and you're getting close to lava and maybe hearing it bubbling and shit like that. Like that would be so
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. Okay, have you played ESO at all?
I have, yes.
Okay, so how do you like rank, I guess, ESO versus New World in terms of input? Because there was another streamer, Aloha, Wendy, that we follow, and she likes ESO and like the immersion that the sound design in ESO has. So like, I haven't played either of them, so I want to know what your input is from having played both.
I would say ESO does have really good sound design. It's good. I like it. It's hard to compare both of them because I haven't played ESO in a while. But from what I remember, I feel like the audio in New World kind of sticks with me more a little bit,
Okay.
especially with the environmental stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like them both in that regard, I guess, in a sense. I don't really see one that's.
Yeah, I think some of the best audio design, especially with ambient just stuff around you, is the stuff that you don't notice until it makes you look around. Not because it was a sudden jarring noise, but just because it makes you stop and go, what was that? And you actually have to flip look around behind you and to the sides, like what just happened? I just heard something. What is that? Where's that coming from?
Yeah, what is that noise? Somebody's gonna come kill me.
Before that, you don't notice things going on. It's just, hey, everything got silent and then it didn't. What was that didn't?
Yeah. Oh, imagine that was like, you guys knowing the fact that like when you level up a node, it could trigger an event. So you hear something happening before you ever see it. So like maybe you hear the dragon roaring off in the distance, or the thunder rumbling as something gets closer.
I like that.
That's okay. So question, in general, have you ever had like a ghost like scent or feeling? Like for example, with hearing the sound of the waves before you see the waves, almost like having a ghost scent of like the salt in the air when you're at the beach kind of thing, where you can almost smell the beach from just hearing it. Have you ever had that happen?
I think I've had that happen with like rain and stuff. You'll hear I remember there's a couple times where you hear the lightning and thunder and you see the clouds and you can already just smell like the pavement like getting wet or like and all that stuff. I've had that for sure.
I love the smell of like the earth right after it rains. I know that it's funny because it has like a name, but it's not real. It's something that like we made up. There's no actual name for it. Yeah, I think it's I'll look up what the word is called, but for one of my English courses I had to do what's a word that's used that's not real. And
I have no idea.
Yeah, it was interesting. There's a lot
That's cool.
Yeah. I'll look that up. I'll let Vertek ask the next question. Or, topic.
The next topic.
The next topic.
All right. So.
Oh, sorry,
Hmm.
petrichor.
Oh.
It's called petrichor.
Petrichor.
Yeah, it's coined by the Australian scientist in 1964 to describe the unique earthy smell associated with the rain.
Oh, that's cool. Try to remember that.
Yeah.
Try to download it into my brain. Remember.
Yeah, it's one of those weird words you never hear anybody actually use, but
Yeah.
it exists. If there's a word for, I mean, if there's a something you're trying to describe, there's probably a word for it.
I'm sure, yes.
Oi. So, what do you think about the theory of the player-driven economy? Is that, and I say theory because it's been stated and everything, but you never know what's going to happen down the line when they change stuff. Is that like 99% of the items for equipment out there are going to belong to people that had to buy it from a crafter or got it secondhand or whatever, and the other like 1% or either way, a small percentage actually got dropped by, say, boss mobs and raids. Do you think that's a good way to make the economy more stable? Or do you think that's really not going to make a big difference? Or what do you think about that approach anyway?
I guess that could depend, right? Because then it would depend if like how easy it is to get those items from the monsters or how easy it is to make them. I think if it's like if people can craft them easily, they could just make a crap ton of them. Or if you can farm the monsters and get those loot too, like that could affect it as well and get just ton that way as well. So I could go either way, I guess, in a sense. I think I like the crafting aspects. I like making stuff. I think that's more appealing to me, but I know a lot of people like fighting monsters and fighting that to get the cool loot and like all that stuff too.
Yeah.
I know the well, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say that's definitely the way I enjoy. I enjoy the fighting monsters for the cool loots.
It's like playing Monster Hunter, you fight the monster to get the stuff and then you make the weapon.
Yeah, exactly. Like I definitely enjoy that. It would definitely feel more realistic. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I kind of like that, because if you're out hunting mobs in dungeons or raids or whatever, and they're dropping pieces and parts that you can make gear with, I think that's going to be, in my opinion, a better system to go with.
I think so too. It's like it's like if you have a recipe and you can get the items wherever, like what's more fun, sitting in front of a crafting table crafting something, or going out and fighting a big monster that has all these cool things going on and like getting the stuff from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like crafting recipes from monsters or something.
Yeah. See, I like the way that kind of drives people to go out and slay a bunch of stuff and really go out and adventure and beat some raids down.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And then at the same time, it gives crafters things to do.
Yeah.
Because if you could buy gear, like when you hit, let's say for example, you hit max level and you go, oh my gosh, all my stuff is like 27 levels old. I feel like crap. And you could go to an NPC and just buy something really quick, and it would be an upgrade, but it's only like 60% as strong as the second tier item you could make, or first tier item you could make as a crafter for that level or something.
So I just want to make sure if I didn't misunderstand. So you said that people can just buy them from just merchants, just regular merchants?
I was thinking if you could buy like a basic armor, like you can just get a chest plate, but it has like 100 armor, but the very basic chest plate that someone could craft for the max level would cost more, because you would have to go out and slay beasts to get the materials and all that.
Yeah. See, I like that.
But it would end up being, instead of 100, it would be like 140 or something, or 130. So it'd be a lot stronger. So like the economy really is going to depend on crafters, but you could probably get something from an NPC, I would imagine. You go to a blacksmith and you buy a cheap piece of junk armor.
Yeah. No, I like that, because plus then if you have you go out and get the materials from the monsters and then you go craft, it adds that involvement as well, and you're getting involved in doing both sides.
Yeah. Ooh, and like Ashes of Narrative said, like crafting recipes from hidden chests, huts,
Yeah.
NPCs that are like out in the wild. You got to explore to find them.
I like
yeah.
that. I like that a lot.
I've always liked the idea of, I mean, they never said they were going to do this. I don't think it was ever mentioned in any game really, but if you found like a secret recipe, you could like teach part of it to somebody.
Ooh.
But they would need to learn that recipe from like 5 different people in order to have learned it themselves. So it would be like 5 people would have to find the recipe in order for a 6th person to be able to even get access to it. And then it would
That's
slowly spread
interesting.
from there. So someone
like
could say,
this,
hey,
like-
you know,
Yeah.
like, I found a secret recipe, guys. Does anyone want to buy, lessons? 1 mil gold. I'll be one of your 5 masters.
No, it's
Ooh.
yeah, it's like having the masters and stuff. It's almost like how ESO has the vampire and werewolf stuff, where you can go to somebody who has vampirism or lichen, and you can be like, hey, like bite me, turn me into a vampire, please, and people will do that, and you'd be like, oh, you're my dad, you're my mom.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's I thought that's like stuff like that is kind of cool and cute, and I like it.
Yeah. Dante, you're just silly. Nara is asking, what do you guys think of limited use recipes? I think they said something about that for the best stuff, that there'd be limited use for the recipe.
I think that's pretty darn cool too.
Yeah.
Because then you can't just learn it and then learn it forever. You have to go out and get it again or something.
Yeah.
That
That'd
stuff
be
would be
interesting.
supremely expensive, I'd imagine. You can make 5 items with this recipe. Oh, well, I guess only people in the guild are getting it. Sorry, guildies,
Yeah.
but you got to pay some
Yeah.
decent money for this too, because I can only make 5. That's all I got.
Oh, that'd be horrible.
One of them is mine.
They're all for me. No one can have any. I have one
Oh
for
my
every day of the
gosh.
week.
One for every day of the week. I love it. So there's a Reddit post that's kind of being used as like a thread, if you will.
Mhm.
But this kind of popped up in my mind in reference to what you guys were just talking about, like going out and like crafting and collecting stuff from mobs. But like in real life, and I believe New World and Ashes of Creation are trying to model a lot of like realistic things. In real life, a wolf would attack like a rabbit or something, and a bear would like obviously chase after you, but it would also probably like attack something else.
Okay.
But wouldn't it be interesting if walking through the world you see like a wolf creature attacking another creature just naturally in ways that it would normally act?
I think that'd be pretty cool. That'd be really interesting and add an extra layer of, just more to the environment and stuff like that. I think as a game developer point of view, that might be
A little difficult.
a little difficult. I feel like.
Yeah. I know
But-
that I think World of Warcraft had a couple where like some of the
Did it?
wolves would attack the stags in certain
that's
areas.
So here's
if I remember
something.
correctly.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt
No.
that question.
I was
guess
just saying
it's
if I
after that.
remembered correctly. That was it. Go for it.
Is that correct, Vivi? Did that happen in the New World thing?
Oh.
Were there predators attacking prey out in the wild?
Oh, I didn't see anything like that. They're mostly like just doing their, the standard walking around and stuff. I did notice though, which was interesting, is that they do have like some sort of like hunting system where you can hunt turkey and rabbits and also buffalo and deer. And I know the deer and the buffalo would take more hits, so you would have to like, they would get hit and they would just like, I don't like this, and they'll like start running away and try to get away from you, which was interesting and added a more sense of like you're actually trying to hunt this animal and try to get it. And
Sorry.
they would just
Z said she saw the buffalo rolling around. They roll on their backs and kick their legs. Is that true?
I didn't see that, but
Oh.
I'm sure it does.
That'd be funny.
That's funny.
Just like, nah, I'm out of here. Then you hit it and just rolls on its back. It's like, nah.
I like that little bit of just like extra, like you have to like chase this down and get it. And like I like that. That was interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
see,
like
something like a predator and prey system might work more these days, but there's at least one video out there with an interview with the creator of Ultima Online, where they tried something like that, where they tried to put out like within certain regions there will be this type of animal that will chase down that type of animal, and it worked pretty good until they added players. They added players to the world, and then players needed more of this meat or more of that skin, and they would either, kill out all of the predators, and then the prey would just multiply like crazy, and there'd be no predators to slay them, and the people didn't want that prey creature. They didn't need it for anything.
Yeah, they needed
So it was
the
just
other-
zillions of those, and none of the predators at all. And so they just scrapped the whole idea and just tossed it, because they were like, the coding and redesigning of the entire system would have been immense just to get it to work properly.
Oh yeah, as that real life element to it.
Yeah, everything works great until you add players, and then
Until you add people,
everything breaks.
We
God
just
damn
fucked
it,
up
people.
everything. It was fine until the humans interacted with it.
Yeah, it was fine until the humans showed up. Story of everything.
Well, is that adding those factors in there of like how what will happen if we add people into those? It's a massive amount of code. And it's just crazy.
Almost like what humans did.
So you just add a new recipe to the game. If people are killing all the wolves but none of the rabbits, add a rabbit stew recipe that gives you a super awesome boost. There you go. Now they want all the rabbits. It'll balance out.
I was also thinking, like, what if that created like dynamic quests? Like, oh, we've been having a wolf problem lately. The wolves have been killing the rabbits, and we need you to take out some of the wolf population.
That would be interesting.
I thought that would be like an interesting like dynamic. Again, I mean, I am a software developer, but I'm not a game developer, so I don't know the logic with that and how difficult something like that would be.
Or even if it just started checking
cool,
out like population densities and just started tossing out quests along the lines of like, the Hunter's Lodge needs more cloaks for their initiates. We need wolf pelts. Go get them. And like, we're planning this big festival coming up, but we need more rabbit meat for the stew.
Yeah.
Go get more. Go get more. And that'd help balance it out maybe. That'd be kind of neat.
That'd be really cool.
Dynamic quests.
Yeah.
But real quick to catch up on a few things in chat there. Stranger's Candy, you said maybe if it were tied to a scribe craft. I'm assuming you mean the limited use recipes. Like the scribe would stumble across a recipe, make the recipe, and then it could be used for armor or whatnot. A limited number of times. If that's what you were talking about. Because I could see that being pretty neat too, because then it would actually involve multiple different crafting systems as well.
That'd be interesting.
And if they're planning 1,000 people battles, they could probably pull it off. Like tweaking that the predator prey system to actually be functional.
Speaking of that, here's a Twitter post, since that I was waiting for that to be brought up as a topic in general. But since that was brought up, this is their Twitter post talking about like working further on optimizations. This is them doing like preparation for 500 v 500. And so like they just have like all of these models everywhere. So many. As far as the eye can see, almost it looks like a giant army. Literally, it's kind of funny. I like it.
It's cool though. I like when games like MMOs do that, where they have the big PvP battles like that. I was a big world versus world and Guild Wars 2, and I loved it. Even though it just turned into Zerging, but I loved it.
I kind of like, I hated PvP initially, but I've been enjoying it more because I have a group of people to do PvP with. So I think I hate solo PvP. It's like where I'm slowly turning. I feel like this is like one of those like I hate PvP, change my mind moments. But I think with the right type of gameplay and the right situations, I could enjoy PvP.
It's one of those. I think it depends on your preference and stuff like that. It can be hit or miss with people. And having that group that you can go around with and just start just slapping people like around, it makes it so much more fun.
Yeah, and like having a couple of healers that are like helping
Yeah.
like fill in the gaps a little bit, I
Exactly.
really liked that a lot. No, I'm not gonna fight you in Apoxy.
Yeah, the Zerging thing is going to be really tough. That's going to have to be like multiple guilds
Yeah.
quietly advertising that they're going to put that together and require all of their members show up to
Yeah,
a certain
'cause-
spot on a certain day and start running across the map.
If I remember correctly, a guild max of 300, right? Something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So a guild itself can't do the 500v500 without helping or having a secondary guild of itself, like some of the really
And
big
it is
guilds.
statistically almost impossible to get all 300 people online at one time unless it's a huge in-game event. And by in-game, I mean like there's something new being launched or some kind of prize to get outside of just, hey, we're just going to go Zerg something.
But no, it creates that. But then it creates that great thing of like the politics of the game. Like now you have to go make friends with other guilds to get those people to come. I like that. I like when games have some sort of politics and guilds talking to each other and communities interacting. Like that's another thing I'm very excited about. I'm seeing how that plays out.
I remember when we first joined the Discord back in 2017 and everybody was like, join our guild. And like they were working on like guild relations and stuff like that. And like, oh, we're partnered with this or we're sister guilds with this person. And like, oh, well, we're a guild that like if you need somebody to take care of something, you just reach out to us. But yeah, MLE definitely. World of Warcraft is the thing that killed my love of PvP initially. I was into it, and then in the Outlands area, I just kept getting killed over and over and over, and I just I hated it after that. But yes, Sonasats, yes, Jelana is taking time off at the moment. Not sure when he's coming back, but it did sound very personal. And just make sure you reach out to him and you tell him that you're thinking of him and you hope things are going well. Just let him know you're there.
Yeah, we didn't do any prying, but we did just say, hey, hope everything's okay and whatnot. But yeah, we don't really know what's going on, but like I said, we haven't really pried. We just know that it's I think of a family and personal nature or whatnot. Yeah,
it seemed very personal. But Dante, if I was a guild leader or a guild officer, I'd immediately randomly discard half the guild application. I don't want to be in a guild with unlucky people if they couldn't join in the guild because of the chance. I don't even know how hard it'd be to ever drop with them. Ouch!
Holy moly!
Ouch! Woo!
That's a fierce guild initiation there. Like, welcome to the guild. Joking. Bye.
Bye.
Oh
Bye.
But check this out. So, Stranger's Candy actually had a fun sounding idea.
Oh, okay. Let's hear it.
I think the leaders should have a bird's eye view and just to chess like commands, but not actually play. So, like the leaders of the 500v500 would just get on their airborne mounts and fly above the battle and just basically play chess. Like, how neat would that be? To actually organize something like that?
Just for that area, you can fly.
A 500 for 500 battle between two different guilds that own two different castles. Therefore, the guild leader has a flying mount. And you literally just join up on a giant map. Yeah, exactly. Turn-based. And you go like Queen's Rook to King whatever.
Yeah.
I like that idea, but I don't know if turn-based is realistic in an MMORPG.
Oh, it would need to be like an organized thing. Like absolutely, it would definitely need to be organized.
Like in a voice call and everything, and like
both guilds would have to totally agree with it. Get in Discord of their own if they can even handle 500 people. I don't know.
Oh my god, that would I don't think Discord lets you unless you do literally. I mean, they would have to do a stage, I think.
I mean, it's either that or have either way. Like the logistics of that would be nuts to set that up.
Yeah.
It'd probably need to be one Discord.
Hey, I wouldn't put it past somebody though to do
the guild leaders and like 30 squad leaders or something, and each one is named like King's Knight, Queen's Rook, King's Bishop, whatever. and
There
just
It's like
this-
it.
run it like a chessboard, and the individual chess piece teams need to fight each other.
TeamSpeak.
Yeah, TeamSpeak. No, it reminds me a lot of how like Guild Wars had the commanders.
Oh yeah.
You have the big marker on the map of where the commander is, and you follow that around.
Yeah. Oh man.
That'd be interesting.
Definitely. And
Seriously.
Nair says, I mean, interesting, but no. No.
That's a super neat idea, though. Like, I actually kind of really like that. Can you imagine
Yeah.
how long that chess game would take, though? You'd have to have like 500. You'd have to have 1,000 people agree to be there for like 2 hours.
Right. Right. Oh my gosh. This actually brings up another topic. Their new guild gathering, they just posted like 3 days ago. But it's talking about the management tools for guilds.
Oh, I hope they do something good with that. Sorry.
No, that's okay. Go ahead.
I was gonna say a New World. When I was trying to make a guild on that, it just the lack of customization was just like, oh, you couldn't change really much.
Yeah. So if you are interested in helping, by the way, you don't have to pay for the game to help Ashes build better. Honestly, this thing I just posted is a great way to give your feedback without even playing. But they do these things called guild gatherings and dev discussions. And guild gatherings, I think, is more like an offset where it's guild specific from dev discussions. And so they say, what administrative functions do you wish other games had in their guild management system? Anything you always feel like you're missing as a guild leader or officer? And then this is on the Reddit as well. So the Reddit, and then they have their forums. So you can answer either location, but it gives them interesting feedback to think of. And when they have their dev meetings or whatever, they kind of take this into account and like consider how to build things out.
That's really nice.
Yeah. So
anything
like
worth reading ever is on Reddit, and that's it.
yeah. Oh my gosh.
And Twitter. Okay.
Oh man.
There we go.
So like, what is your answer to this question? What administrative functions do you wish other games had in their guild management systems? Or like, do you wish were available to you as a guild leader or officer? Like you were talking about customization just now, right? So like,
yeah,
what customization?
Like I would like to be able to, with like the roles and stuff, be able to give access to certain things. So like have a certain role, have access to one thing, and have one access to others, and be able to customize that instead of just having this stereotypical like, you know, president, officers, helpers, or whatever, and then just recruits.
Yeah,
it'd be nice to make more so that you can have that customization for that. Especially if you're going to have guilds of like 300 people. That's a lot of people, and it'd be nice to have those roles.
You know what I would have liked to see along the line is like with large guilds especially, be able to organize the guild in the way that people organize it on their own websites or forums, where they're like, hey, this is the crafting team, and this is the ranks in the crafting wing, and this is the PvP wing, and this is the ranks in the PvP wing, and then in the PvP wing you have your arena squads, and then you have your like 5v5 squads, and then you have your open world squads and different squad leaders for those.
Because then if you have a guild of like 300 people, you could be like, okay, I'm looking for someone who can craft things, and you can look on the list and be like, oh, there's crafters here. Let me talk to them and see.
Yeah, then that's way better. Instead of like just chatting, like who does anybody do crafting in this? Like, what crafting do you guys do? And like, you can even have subsectors of like who's the herbalist, who's the armor smith, you know, things like that.
Exactly.
That'd be so cool.
Or like, if I invite a friend in and they're like, hey, how do I get to raid with you? And I'd be like, hey, talk to my squad leader. You know, we're the intermediate raid unit. We're not like the hardcore, but we're not the casual. We're not the intro. But talk to my squad leader and see if he'll let you try out, or if you need to start at the beginner tier real quick.
Yeah.
And then they don't have to remember another name. Like your friend said, talk to their squad leader.
Yeah.
No, I think that'd be really nice to have, and just again, it goes into that being able to have that customability and just having customizable stuff. Like,
yeah, definitely.
I think any MMO should just always focus on customizing. Like, have all the customizing things.
Well, especially within Ashes, like considering this is super like player driven, right? So like
Yeah.
needing that customization is super important in this case. So if like you in chat, I know Ashes and Nary, you just said that you already put in a suggestion in the thread, but if you have an idea and a suggestion, please go give your feedback. They value that very highly. I've seen a couple of times where community feedback has literally changed Steven's mind on things. And so it's not impossible, I promise. It's if you voice it and enough people agree with it, like I'm sure they'll see it, kind of thing.
Exactly.
But I think I agree with you guys. I think it would be really nice to be able to have like different roles and tags that you can put on people, different colored names that pop up in chat.
Yeah.
So if it's a green name, you know that they do like herbalist
Urban
stuff. They do the urban.
They do the herb.
But you know, like different tags and like maybe a deeper color of that same tag could be like the leader of that group or whatever. Different things. But real quick before I continue, I did message you on Discord, Vivi, but how late are you able to stay? Because we are at 8 o'clock technically, but there's still a lot that we could talk about.
Oh, I can go on forever.
Okay. Well, I
Okay, guys, 8-hour show today.
Yeah, 8-hour show right here. No, I'm just kidding.
You underestimate my power. I've done 12-hour streams.
Yeah, that's fair. I have fallen asleep to you streaming and woken up to you still streaming, and I was like, wow, okay, that was a whole 8 hours that I just slept.
QWERTY stamped on the forehead, face on the keyboard.
Yep, exactly.
Oh my gosh, you just like see an F on from like the head thing on the keyboard. F's in the chat.
F in the chat.
But yeah, so okay. Do we want to keep talking about the community spotlights, or should we talk on like more about the upcoming events that they have going?
Let's do the news.
Okay, so
I'm here for the ride.
I'm here for the ride. I'm here for whatever, you know. Just yes.
Throw me any question. I'm good.
So apparently, hey Cash, welcome in. Apparently they're doing a live stream tomorrow with The Office, doing or not The Office. Sorry, this one is The Office video that they put up. This was on their Twitter. I actually saw it first on LinkedIn. I thought that was kind of funny. But the one I meant to grab is this. Like, you can watch that. That's the video of them doing, if Vertec wants to put it on as like a background while we're talking about the news segment. But the thing that I was trying to share was that tomorrow in Discord, they're doing a live pumpkin carving party at 11 a.m. your time, Vivi. So their forum says, join us for our live pumpkin party. And
I love that.
My browser does not want to load the... There we go. I
love me some pumpkin carving.
Yeah, I know, right? We were like looking at everybody's pumpkins from last year. We're like, how did you guys do that? I have no art skill. Can I pay somebody to do mine, please?
yeah, pretty much that exactly.
And some crazy ones. I was looking through them. I was like, oh my god.
But yeah, so, I think this is in conjunction with something else they posted. I'll just get to in a second. But they said, join us for a live pumpkin carving party in Discord on Saturday, October 23rd at 11 Pacific time to 2. So 11 to 2. This is a perfect chance to hang out with us and work on your
Did I grab the wrong one?
spectacular...
I think I grabbed the wrong one.
Oh, all good.
Unforgivable.
How dare.
How dare.
How dare you? Karen wrote on, why are they wasting time on fluff and team building when they could work on releasing outfit? Oh, wow. Really? Yeah, right. Oh, there's some people that are just so anti-team building. I don't get it. Like, sometimes after, like, yeah, right? And then sometimes after, like, the hard work of what we've been through with COVID and the fact that they're getting back into the office, it's just a good way to boost morale. Like, you see people again, and I'll get to that. That's a whole other rant later. But oh my gosh, this sounds so graphic. So they said this is a perfect chance to hang out with us and work on your spooktacular creation for our glorious gourd contest. We'll be gutting gourds live on Discord stream, and it's bound to get messy. Whether you carve a pumpkin, work on a digital submission, or just hang out and party with the rest of us and chat, we hope to see you there.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, but Oh yeah, I have not carved a pumpkin in so long. I kind of miss it.
Oh no.
Who haven't?
No,
What?
because like every time it's like Halloween, we're busy and we don't get to it. Yeah.
I don't know which link were you going after there.
The second one I posted is like what you're showing, but the first one is the one that's the community, the office party thing.
Okay, that's what I thought. And I was showing that, but
Yeah.
you're reading stuff and I'm like, that's nowhere here. Did I go to the wrong thing?
Yeah, no, I was just letting that be in the background while I was reading. That's all.
Oh, okay,
No,
okay.
not to go off on a tangent too much, but I really wonder how the COVID thing affected people coming back to the office at Intrepid Studios. I mean, it affected most companies. Yeah, that's fair. I wish I had the artistic skills to carve a pumpkin, right? I only carved a melon because Australia. Oh no.
Yo.
Oh,
I like that though.
but yeah, Vertek and I were talking, and we both have ADHD as well, and he said it's easier for him to go to the office to work because it's a literal change of scenery. It's a divide between home and work, and it puts you in a work mood. And some people, they work way better at home, and others of us, we just kind of get distracted by all the things that are at home.
I would never be distracted.
Never. I don't.
Never.
It's not me. I don't know who I'm talking
Never.
about. It's not anybody here in this room. Definitely.
I gotta go, guys.
Bye.
I'm being called out here.
But yeah, I mean, it's not like I get distracted on the daily or anything. But yeah, I do that too. I have to leave the house to write. Yeah, like I've kind of considered going like to Starbucks or something to do coding, except for like sometimes I have to use my desktop and I can't take my desktop with me. So yay.
That's fine.
But yeah, anyway, to get back to the point, they just put out a tweet earlier saying that they're doing bonus prizes because I think there may not be a whole lot of entries, so they're trying to encourage more.
Or there might
so
be a
they're
ton of entries, one or the other.
Oh yeah, one or the other. It could be either way. People can't communicate as efficiently or effectively. How is that not a problem? Right? I mean, that's fair. Not me getting distracted, right? I felt 20% more productive working at home more than on site data analysis. Yeah, just because on site the distraction of conversation. Yeah, definitely. Majisa, I see that. I'm sorry, what were we talking about? Squirrel.
Squirrel.
Right? But yeah, they're saying time for bonus prizes. For every 50 valid entries into the glorious gourd contest, we'll pick a special bonus sweepstakes winner up to 5. That means more entries equals more prizes. Make sure to get those submissions in before it's too late. And yeah, so that's the Twitter feed for it. Doug. But yeah. Is that the video of them doing pumpkin carve? Or was that already done? That was the short video.
Yeah, already.
I guess.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was fast.
Well, one video was like 30 seconds and the other one was like 46 seconds.
Oh, okay, gotcha. But yeah, so that's the thing that they have popping off. And then of course I mentioned earlier they're having their live stream next Friday. So right now they have their Q&A open. So here's the Q&A. If you have any questions that you would like them to possibly answer on stream, make sure you enter into that. Look at the spooky stuff. I love it.
I love that.
Ah, man. And every year they always do like the Happy Halloween where they tour the office or like everybody's like dressed up and they like see everybody's.
There you go.
And
I'll even start it over.
yay. I love it. Let's see. It's so much faster at home. I work in a large lab. It's quite the walk. Also, lunchtime food in front of me at home, water. Yeah, I can just. Yeah, I'm like partial because at home I can just eat and still work because I don't always like taking a break just to eat. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I'm in the middle of this. I'm hungry, but I'm in the middle of this. I don't want to stop. And then I'll just take my break later, where it's an actual break. But yeah.
Take break later. Continue
I
to
see
work
a lot
for
of
8 hours.
stencils being used. Yeah, that would be me. Right? Oh, man. Oh.
10 hours goes by. You still haven't had lunch yet.
You're like, oh, man, where did the day go? Oh, well, I guess I better eat something. Where was that gain? I don't know. I missed that video. I don't know. But yeah, I would probably be one of the stencil users, to be honest.
That video
there's nothing
was
wrong with
right
that.
here. Horrendous. right here. Boop, boop, boop.
Gotta be proud of your stencils.
Right. So yeah, I'm pretty excited because the end of the submission for the Q&A is on Wednesday at 11 a.m. and then Friday is their live stream. So it lets them kind of go through and pick out like what questions they want to answer because they have a limited amount of time at the end of every Vivi Queen calling herself out, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
But I'm kind of excited because this next thing, and now I'm just kind of jumping around, but I did say I'd cover the news. I'm actually excited because I just heard back. But mark your calendars.
Got my calendar.
That is not the right link. This one is.
I'm marking it. I'm marking it.
On.
No, we're not scheduling that, Z.
Oh, man, what does she do now? Scheduling. No. Oh my gosh. Z, I love you. I do. You're a sweetheart, but no.
But no.
I just saw it, and I think I may have copied like a wrong thing, but let me just toss this over to Vertec into the Discord real quick. There you go. So mark your calendar, November 6th, 10 a.m. to Sunday, November 7th, 10 a.m. Intrepid is doing their annual charity stream for Extra Life and Rady's Children's Hospitals. Now my announcement that thank you, Emily, for dropping in. Thanks for the lurk. My announcement that I'd like to share is that I was invited to be a judge for this year's Extra Life Varan Minecraft building competition. So that will be taking place at 2:30 a.m. Pacific to 7 a.m. Pacific time. And so I'm gonna get some sleep earlier in the day, get a little rest in, and I'll be up because I'll be like 5:30 in the morning until 10 a.m. my time. So
that sounds super exciting.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So cool.
I had to like take a moment when I like read that. I was like, wait, what? Is this real? Am I actually being asked this right now?
Who are you people? What do you want from me?
I was like, what? I just remember last year it was so surreal. Because it was 3:00 in the morning and we're watching the fire incident happening. And I'm like, oh my God. So I go and I wake up Vertec because we wanted to watch this because they usually give away keys during their live stream. And so I was like, oh, because like we're trying to like get keys so we can give it away to you guys in the chat and stuff like that. So like, God, you gotta see this. You guys, there's some stuff happening in Minecraft. You gotta see. And it was bananas. I loved it.
Oh, that's cool.
It was pretty intense.
But I am not making the rules. I am simply judge commenting on what I see. I am not the rule maker.
Judge, jury, executioner.
Imagine being there. I know.
That's so cool.
Sorry about that. We will look at your link. We have it, I think, for subscribers only, just to limit the number of spam things that people are putting in there. So no, don't. It was great. Yeah, don't feel bad. It was funny. It was definitely some drama at 3:00 in the morning for us.
Oh no.
It was good. But yeah, so that was the news I wanted to share with you earlier. But I didn't know if I was allowed to say anything yet. But yeah, I don't know. That's what I wanted to say. So yeah, if you want to join in, if you like lore, Miss Vivi, they usually have a D&D/Pathfinder. I forgot which one. They usually have one of those, and then Steven will drop lore based on how much donations, like what donations things they have. And oh my gosh, Maggie, it was her. She got engaged last year around this time, and so they were trying to get her to, I think, like shave her head as a goal. And she's like, I have a wedding. I can't do this.
I can't do that.
That's funny.
But yeah.
I mean, you can get a wig. It'll be perfectly styled exactly how you want it.
Perfect. It'd
Right?
be perfect.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about like a hair being. You just put it on. It's good. You're good
It's
to go.
good to go. Wear it for like an hour or two. You're good. You're
Yeah, and I believe she has been. I believe the marriage has happened.
Good. No.
I don't remember when, but I believe. I think I remember there being. I think it was. I don't remember. Do you remember?
I do not recall.
forgot.
And I feel bad for that because it's just escaping my brain at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah. So that's the news section I have. Lots of. You think she got married? I don't recall. Honestly, it's been a heck of a year. Not with COVID.
Yeah, because that's kind of.
Sorry.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Is they would have waited until they saw where regulations and all that were going, and then figured planning around that.
Yeah. But I was just gonna say, like, we got married technically during COVID, so like it's not impossible. It just we didn't do the whole shebang,
Yeah.
Z, have you seen how many projects she's involved in?
Yeah,
Like,
she's in. So
she would.
many
I could see
projects.
her still working even on honeymoon. Like,
I am surprised she's as active as she is with the number of things that she is just
yeah,
a
it's
part
bananas.
of. Yeah.
A working machine.
I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry. Go back. Yes.
Rewind.
Vertek and I got married last year. I didn't say anything because we were mid-moving in the middle of everything.
Surprise!
Surprise!
Yeah.
Congratulations! Congratulations!
Are you're sorry for who? For her? Yeah, you should be. She's shackled to me now.
Oh man. Well, we didn't even have the ceremony, to be honest. It was just a quick. I got in trouble because I updated my Facebook, and okay. Bear with me. I don't have the number of people on my side of life that he has on his. So the people on my side of life know that I'm married. And I thought the people that like we were gonna like tell knew, and I kind of didn't realize that like when you update Facebook, it does it like super publicly, even though it like happened a while back. And
She's like, let's go ahead and update this, and then I get like a call from my mom saying, "When did that happen? Congratulations!"
Yeah. So I totally got in trouble. I was like,
I'm in so much trouble now. we were just doing like the, hey, let's just keep it simple. Let's just get COVID married. We'll just go to, the little notary. We'll do it out back.
Yeah.
We went out back there. They had like a little flower garden thing right next to a
adorable.
really loud Mexican
cute.
restaurant.
Yeah.
And I mean really loud, like the speakers were distressed. They were so loud.
Yeah.
And it was just like, do you? Yes.
Yeah.
I do.
I've
Yeah,
known
pretty
you both
much,
for
pretty
40
much.
years. Well, see, that doesn't make sense because I'm not even 40.
And we were celebrated with trumpets and tubas. It was fantastic.
Yeah, it was really cute.
That's cute. That's cute.
But yeah, it was crazy. And then so Nair, yes, you guys will all be invited. We plan on having a marriage in Ashes.
We're trying to be the first couple to get married in game.
Yeah.
We're trying. We're gonna push for it. We're gonna push for it. But also,
Because-
yeah, we were.
Happy 100th stream. We got married. Yeah,
We got
right.
Well,
But-
yeah, we were-
dropped.
We were holding off telling the family and whatnot until after we had the time to be like, okay, now let's plan an actual wedding event.
Yeah.
And then it got to be like forever that COVID was hanging on, and it was just
Yeah.
like, it's gonna happen eventually. We may as well just say it soon.
Yeah.
And then Facebook happened.
But, yeah.
Bum, bum,
Yeah,
bum.
sorry. That was my bad. Hi, Zillan. Basically,
Did he pop in? I didn't see him.
no, I was saying hi to Zillan in case Zillan sees this because I think he's trying to Dante's trying to marry Zillan. But yeah, so for those of you that don't know, I met Vertek through Ashes of Creation in the Kickstarter. So
Mhm.
yeah. And then he moved out to California and yeah, that's how it all started. But anyway, yeah, so full circle.
Fellow Californians.
Yeah, I miss California weather. I don't miss my rent.
Yeah.
That's right, Z.
Ooh.
You can still be an awesome flower girl.
Yeah, you just, in game with us. And then here is Z's wonderful recreation of the snail that we had earlier. Throws flowers. I love it. Yeah, for now. I will get to that. I'll put a pin in that horrendous, and I'll get to that at the end of the stream. But here's something that I don't really bring up very often.
Cute.
I know, right? It's
Oh
like
my
adorable little thing. I'm like, oh, can I hang it on my wall,
my
please?
Ashes
I
of Nero
bought
says
that
throws flowers angrily.
That was from
Nice
that was with the samurai stuff, right? Or samurai looking armor.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I got that whole pack.
it was
I
so
liked it.
cool. I liked it.
I didn't because I have to force myself to restrain my purchases because for a while there I would buy at least something every single month.
Oh,
and
no.
I was wondering where all my money was going, and
I saw it here.
I didn't count Ashes as spending money, and then I needed to count Ashes as spending money.
It's a
Yeah.
it's a business expense.
Yeah, exactly,
Now,
exactly.
yeah, but at the time we
So-
didn't have the podcast quite yet. We're just
Oh,
like
okay.
stuff, pretty stuff.
Yeah. So now I'm like,
don't know
well, I
that-
gotta really, really, really like it. Like, I think I want to pick up something from the current set.
Oh my god, the
Before it
current
goes
set
away.
is so cool.
Oh.
And I'm a tank main, so I gotta have that set because it's a badass tank set.
Oh man, yeah. So, I kind of wanted to share this because this is a discussion on somebody wanting to do a story on their character before Ashes, returning to Vera and before the return. And with VTubers, we like our stories, with our characters and stuff like that. But with people that love role playing, aka MMORPGs, RPGs in general, we love stories even more about our characters, and especially D&D. Like, we love our backstory. So,
Yeah.
There's a few people like Davey Wavy put a fanfic in there of some that he's done a while ago. Civilian has his. Well, actually, he put a wiki link of the Pyrian. But yeah, so I really love seeing what people write, and like the little stories are so nice. There's the lore of the diary. I forgot whose diary it would do. Not Darla.
Daria's? Daria, I
Daria's
think.
diary. Thank you.
Darius Diary.
There's like a lore piece, and she's a Vec, and she's got like this
Ooh.
thing about like the calamity. And it was
Delia,
really
Delia,
nice.
that's
Delia's
it.
diary. Thank you.
Good call,
Swap
horrendous.
the R for the L. But yeah, it was, I don't know. I really like those little touches. Like, it just adds to things like D&D items when they have like a little bit of a lore touch on what the
Yeah.
item came from. I love it. I just eat
Adding
that up.
adding the salt to the food
Yeah, exactly. Just
adds
like,
a little bitness to it.
exactly. But yeah.
I don't know, Z. How did you not remember? Jeepers.
I only wrote
You're supposed
180
to be,
pages
like-
on that live stream.
You're supposed to be like number 4 in the know-it-alls of Ashes.
Right? Jeez. Come on, mod.
Get it together, Mod. Get it together.
Get it together. Let's not talk about not remembering things. It's all good. It's all good. I don't remember a lot of things. So,
Oh god, I can't remember I can't remember what I did yesterday.
yeah. Like inviting love to. I'm sorry, Z. Just another thing she's going to hold over my head.
Wait, wasn't she supposed to be living in our attic though? Wasn't
No, that's our
because
our
Zara was either like in the Harry
Zara's
Potter
the
hole or
attic.
she was in the attic.
Z's the Harry Potter hole. Zara's
Okay.
the attic.
So yeah, you're supposed to be
Yeah.
living in the Harry
That's
Potter
all
hole
good.
under our stairs anyway. So
Yeah.
why aren't you here? We wouldn't have had to
You might-
invite you if you were already
I wasn't
here.
even invited to live in the attic.
The Harry Potter hole's so much
Uh-oh.
more interesting and nifty though. The attic here is just a
Oh my
crawl space.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
Our Harry
Right.
Potter hole is that's where the food is.
Ooh.
That's the best place
Yeah.
to be.
Sounds like a good place to be.
That's the
Right,
pantry.
Yeah.
Fine. Oh man. But yeah, yeah, I think that kind of, I don't know, wraps up. Is there anything that you want to talk about, Vivi, in regards to Ashes? Anything that you're dying to chat about a little? Pressure. Pressure.
No,
pressure.
I can't really think of anything else.
That's fair.
I think one of the other big things that I really enjoyed, because I was trying to find like what classes that I liked with the I think it was like the two that they offered.
Yeah.
I really liked the magic a lot.
Ooh.
I liked the effects and stuff for the like hitting them with the wand magic and stuff. Oh, it was so cool. I felt like a wizard. I was
The
cool.
mage was
Nice.
super powered.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
nice. Oh man. I didn't get super far because I saw that it gets a laser eventually. I didn't get that.
Yeah,
But
that's
That's not a laser. That's like a blast of, I don't even know. It's like supernova exploding in your face.
death beam of just destruction.
yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Diablo 3.
Oh, yeah.
The ice ray and stuff like that. Oh,
I could see that.
so good. So good.
Yeah,
but
and the
it's really-
tank was just forgotten in the entire thing.
Aw.
No, they'll add it. They'll have it for next time. Don't worry, baby.
Right.
Baby.
Able to be updated eventually. Well, how
But no,
about? Oh no. Okay, go ahead. You were gonna say something.
I like the magic a lot. This is cool. This is really cool.
Mhm.
The effects were really pretty, and I like that.
Yeah.
I like pretty things, pretty shiny things.
Okay. Well, would you like to share anything about your stream? Any projects you do, or anything you'd like people to try to check out or tune into?
Yeah.
Well, I showed you my models. So I usually do my models on stream. I'm working on BV currently and a few other commissions. So I live stream that and show all the process if you're ever interested in learning live 2D. I try to talk about all my stuff while I work and try to keep it very interactive and all that good stuff.
So you want you to make a chippier model now?
Yo, chibi models! I'm actually really excited because I never made I made a chibi model before, but it was pretty bare bones. So making this new chibi model was like super cool. I was like, oh, this is different. I like it.
Yeah.
But other than that, I just play my games every once in a while, play something spooky or something silly. We were playing Minecraft yesterday and that was fun.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, I guess the last actual.
No.
No, you. No, you.
Oh, I'm a big variety streamer, so I kind of do whatever I feel like.
Nice.
There you go.
Yeah.
So I guess the one last Ashes-based question I have for you is, do you have a plan for when you're going to start trying to do Ashes stuff on stream? Is it just when you can play the game, or are you going to start doing anything else with it as well? Like creating art stuff for it, or?
I think whenever I do like the game again, like when it's available to play again, like I would love to just stream more, more tests and stuff like that if we're able to, and continue to follow it and play it and all that good stuff.
Dante says he has an idea.
Oh, as soon as he says, "Just hear me out," we're about to get a story.
Uh-oh.
Well, while we're waiting for that to type out.
But no, I would love to do some art for it too eventually.
I can ban if needed.
And play the game when it's available. So
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm just excited about it. I'm just excited about the game. I'm crossing my fingers. I'm hoping. I have high hopes for it. So I want it to be good. I'm excited because it's already getting there. I love it.
Yes. You and I both.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, I just wanted to also say thank you for stopping by and gracing us with your energy, because you are so high energy. It's fantastic.
I'm glad. I do my best to provide the best set of energies.
Yeah.
As one would say,
Okay.
I'm calm but chaotic energy.
Actually, Dante, I might do that. Just mid-sentence when you start talking at the same time, I'm just gonna hold up the card. No, you.
Are you?
There you
Oh my
go. There
gosh.
you go.
Oh
You
my
need an
gosh.
emote. You need an emote that has the reverse Uno card.
Well, I guess this is a good moment for me to share that not only is Vivi doing my model, but we asked her to do some of our emotes for here. So
Yes.
totally add that in.
Make them some beautiful emotes.
Yeah. Don't know if Vertec has seen his Discord or not, but just some ideas and things. Can you make one that says you were not invited? Oh no.
I like peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly.
Oh my
It's brought
gosh.
back.
But yeah.
Oh, that's a classic. Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Oh man. Oh man. But
That's terrible, Z. Terrible.
I forgot. Herenda said something earlier, and I said I'd put a pin in it and come back to it later. I'm gonna scroll up real quick. Oh man, so many things have been said in this chat.
It's true. It's true.
All the things.
All the things. I should have just like copied it and put it somewhere. Oh no, I think it cut off before I could scroll up to it.
You might need to scroll, says Z.
Yeah, I scrolled as high as I could, and it cut off. But that's okay. Oh yes. What about Virginia? Thank you. That's what I was looking for. So for those of you who don't know, I am looking for a job technically. And I've been given an offer. I'm considering this offer. It's gonna give me unpaid training, but then a job after with 6 months to a year of experience. But it could be like literally anywhere. Wow, we've reached the maximum rank of VIP on our own stream.
Really? Holy shit.
But
And Dante does it. It's on cooldown.
oh no. But sorry, let me get my thoughts back together. But it could potentially send me anywhere. So I don't know if I will be moving after this month and a half. If I do go forward with it, the only way I won't be going forward with this is if I get a better offer, aka something that lets me stay here at home, remote, and doesn't have an unpaid part to it, but is like paid the whole way. So yeah, just wanted to update you guys. There may be a potential in the future where, I might not be with the Vertec at the house anymore. I might be in a little different location, but I will keep you guys updated when that road comes to a crossing. But until then, we're Virginians for now. For now.
For meow.
Crossing my fingers that you get to work from home.
Thank
That's
you.
always nice.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that because it just it's nice, and I like that I can do a lot of the web development stuff from like right here. So
yeah.
If you live in Denver, Colorado, I can get anyone a job.
That's land of snow.
Yeah.
I used to live a couple hours from Denver. I was in a little tiny town you've probably never heard of called Hayden. It's out near Craig, which you probably also haven't heard of because they're both small, but Hayden is the size of like a couple city blocks.
Oh man, this is a good question. Dante says, say, TV Vertec, if I was an American, which state would you assume I'm from? That's hard.
Dante.
I'd almost say
Jersey.
like, really?
Jersey.
I'd almost say like New Mexico, Texas area.
You seem like I don't know you, but you seem like a South Dakota kind of person.
Nice. Nice from Justo. If I was American, where would I be from?
Washington.
Z. You think Z should be from Washington?
Well, Z knows some iconic American songs that get played too much sometimes.
That's fair. I asked this to two other streamers. They both answered Texas. Yeah, I win.
Magisto, you were exactly
answer.
opposite.
I was close. I was in the middle too, somewhere.
Magisto, you're the exact opposite of everybody else I know of that lives in New Jersey and works in New York.
Wow.
1v1 me.
Because, property taxes and such in Jersey being a lot cheaper than New York, but New York pays a lot of more money, so they just transit over the bridge all the time.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I'm not sure I identify as an American state.
Your commute in the morning is perfect, yeah. Fair enough, Magisto, fair enough.
That's a good point. It's like going what was our old roommate calling it? Cross commute, anti commute. I don't know.
Yeah.
Opposite commute.
Counter commute.
Counter commute. There we go. Never paid a single dollar tax in my life. Z, I feel like you would probably be, I don't know, Oregon, maybe. Oregon, Washington, possibly.
Nevada.
Nevada. Alrighty. Well, with that, let us find somebody to go raid. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yes. Who should we raid?
Oh,
People,
well,
we
you
need
know
help
what?
with this.
We have Miss Vivi on our stream.
Oh.
Would you like to recommend somebody for us to go raid?
Sure.
Always looking to share, and they may see your name and pop in, be like, "What was that all about?" And you'd be like, "Have you heard of my friend Ashes of Creation?"
Have you heard? Oh shoot.
Oh, no problem, Dante. Thank you all for being here. I'll let Vertec do the ending spiel as I get this raid prepared.
Everybody, as always, thank you so much for spending your time here. We love your lovely names, because I can't say faces, because we can't see your faces. But either way, also your fantastic conversations. You could have been doing anything today. You could have been making your own VTuber model. Perhaps even learning how to rig it. But instead, you were here watching us talk to somebody who does that all the time.
Yeah. I could have been at a wedding.
Could have been at a wedding. Z. Oh, Z. You know you're invited to the actual ceremony whenever it happens one of these days.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I found something.
And you better start practicing your Ashes religions, because maybe you'll be the one that we have get us married. I mean, maybe you'll just have to sit there, be like reciting prayers and stuff.
You guys like D&D, so I have a friend, Wiggly Juggins.
Okay. Can you send me their user?
Yeah. He is a
priestessy.
You do it in runes. All right.
You gotta get married under the goddess of palms, though.
Yeah, the goddess of palms. So you might have to write your own religion for it.
Yep. I'll do. Yeah, there you go. Runic for the goddess of palms.
He is a what do they call it in the cubes? The gelatinous cubes.
A gelatinous cube. I love it.
He makes his own models too, and he's super sweet.
New role for Z in your Discord called Priestess of Palms. I love it.
High Priestess of the Palms.
Oh man. On that note, I actually just got word that we'll be getting our Tavern Tales soon.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a D&D 5e thing that we back on Kickstarter. And
hell yeah.
Basically a bunch of like little mini in-between one-shot things. So we opted to get the book and then also get like a PDF of.
That's exciting.
Yeah,
that's exciting. I found out that the Feywild stuff, the book came out with all the Fey stuff. I want it so bad.
Oh man, I love the Feywilds.
You get to be fairies! I can make Vivi a thing!
Yay! Do it! Vivi in the.
I'm looking forward to that.
I know what they.
Sleeping at Lily. Yeah, Vivi, future D&D character coming soon.
Yes, Vivi with the knife. Let's go.
Oh no. A thief Vivi.
A thiefy. I like that.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so we are about to go on the jump into the ratings. Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you all for joining us.
Bye.
Yeah. Have yourselves a happy day. We'll see you next time.